Half Moon Bay has pubs, cliffs, and one very jealous ghost. We decided to visit all three. What is going on, Adventure Nation? You'll want to stick around and check this one out because we're going to explore this stunning little town of Half Moon Bay, California. This is TME with Paul Lorena.
Whoop, whoop.
Before we got to Half Moon Bay, we headed up to Sacramento to see friends, and they surprised us with an Oakland A's baseball game. We are in Sacramento, and we're here with our friends, Valerie and Jamie, and we are at an Oakland A's game. I guess it's the Sacramento A's, or maybe it's going to be Las Vegas A's, but check it out. How cool is that? Are you ready, Lori?
I'm ready for the snacks and the drinks.
Awesome. Are you guys ready? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You may have heard us say this before, but Lorena and I are not big sports fans. I watched hockey growing up, but Lorena didn't watch any sports really growing up in Mexico City. What we do love is the whole sports fan experience and this crazy blend of emotional connection, a social community with a common interest, and immersive entertainment. There are pre- and post-game activities and the thrill of the game. That is quite the hat on the beer vendor. It's also super fun watching the emotional roller coaster of highs and lows of the hardcore fans while they scream at umpires and players that are well out of earshot. All right, Lori, you're here at the game. We don't get to do hot dogs very much because they don't have veggie dogs, but they have veggie dogs, so that's cool.
They have veggie burgers and garlic fries, so plenty of options.
Yeah, plenty of options for us, so this is pretty cool. Woohoo! It was a short trip from Sacramento to Lemus Farm and Half Moon Bay, and did we record any of it? Of course not. So here is our beautiful half-mile drive in and out of the farm when we go out exploring during our time here in Half Moon Bay. We had never been to Half Moon Bay, so we thought we'd wander a little before checking out the Thursday night street fair. All right, from where we are staying, or I guess working here in Half Moon Bay at Lemus Farm, it's about a mile and a half to downtown. And we just parked at the little shopping center there and walked into town because I thought this whole street was going to be closed off for the art thing, but it's not. It's wide open by looking in front.
I don't even see any stands.
I don't see any stands. I don't see any art, so we may have messed this up. We don't know.
I don't know.
But it is a cute little town, so we're going to go in and check it out. Our first stop, the Half Moon Bay Food and Fuel. Oh, that's the best place in town to pick up chicks right here. That's pretty awesome. You gotta go in. This place is an old school small town feed store that opened in 1911. It has everything you need for your animals. We had many types of these stores where I grew up in Ontario, Canada. So it's an old school feed store, like for pets and regular feed.
And they have like this and for everything.
Obviously the horse has won a lot of stuff. Check that out. Skipper Ember. All the baby chicks. So this is a good place to pick up chicks, Lori.
Let's see. But this one's lay green eggs.
So you can have green eggs and ham. Buff Brahmas. They look pretty buff, those things.
Those are the ones with the little hairy feet.
The hairy feet, yeah. And this is Chuck. Oh, he's a bunny rabbit. Hey, Chuck. What's up, dude? How are you, man? You just cleaning yourself, yeah? He's a Netherland dwarf rabbit. Wow, okay.
What?
A Netherland dwarf rabbit.
Oh wow, exotic.
Exotic. After the feed store, we continued our walk into town. We found out that the weather in Half Moon Bay is pretty overcast most days, much like this one. The downtown is great for walking and has quite a few great little shops and restaurants. There is something charming about these places that have modern architecture mixed with historic buildings that hold on to their past. There were also several awesome murals on the walls around town, including this one of the Mavericks that stretches onto 2 buildings. That mural there is so cool on both buildings, and that is obviously showing Mavericks. You can see the small surfer right there with the giant wave up over its head on the whole building. That is really cool. We finally found the street fair and don't know if we were too early or too late, but there didn't seem to be much happening when we arrived. All right, we found the street fair, and they do have the streets closed off, just not the main one. So pretty cool. We didn't want to have FOMO the next day when someone told us the coolest thing ever was at the Half Moon Bay Street Fair last night, so we decided to take a walk around and check things out just in case. There was this interesting rain-tossing robot the kids were playing with. Of course, I couldn't not try it, so I had them toss one over the camera. All right, dude, toss it on the camera. There were some local musicians doing their thing. And they had a glass blower showing kids how to create glass art, which we thought was a really great idea. I mean, what could go wrong with a little kid playing with 1,000-degree glass?
We're going to go inside this guy right here and get the nice chunks of glass. All right, so I'll put this here. I'll bet you can probably stand back up here again if you want it. Now that you can cook it in this way. Ready? Keep turning.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, so it's a DIY. That's pretty cool.
I'll tell you when to come on over and stamp, okay? I'm heating this up. All righty, come on over. Straight down. Stand hard. Press. Push. All right, stop. Let's put that right here. So you can get somebody can find you a magnet, put that on the back, and now you can make a refrigerator magnet out of it.
Good idea.
All right, I'm gonna go put this away.
All right, I think, Lori, I might have to learn how to do some glass blowing.
Yeah.
I think that would be great things to have in the RV.
I'm with you.
Yeah, lots of glass
some
stuff.
Decoration in the RV,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it'd be great.
It would be great.
Just leave them laying out while we're going down the road. I think it'd be awesome.
Well, that was a little bit underwhelming. I'd say the size of the...
Yes. After the street fair, we continued walking the beautiful downtown, checking out the shops, restaurants, and more before calling it a night. Oh, I think I found a pair of sandals that might fit me.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the buildings have their historical marking right on the front, like this one here. Giuseppe Boitanos. Giving you information about the history of that building. Awesome, awesome. Oh, this place is kind of cool inside. Oh, oh wow. It's an old market of some kind at some point, I would think. Very cool. Looks like they might have some entertainment in here sometimes. And then a few little stores that are probably not open right now. Kind of cool in here, Lori?
Yeah, little galleries and old shops. And I thought there was a wood-fired pizza in here, but I don't know where it is.
Oh, where is that place?
Yeah.
So we found the wood-fired pizza. It is right there. Oh, you can't see the oven from here, but it's right there in the corner. But they are only open until 3 o'clock, 4 on the weekends. That's way early.
And it's in a bakery, so it's not like they announced it either.
No, so.
Oh, look at
I guess
this
we won't be
surfboard.
able to try the wood fire pizza. Oh yeah, right on the clock, the surfboard. Well, and there's some reason the surfboard is there, or what it's there. We're gonna go find out. In honor of all the surf riders who enjoy our magnificent San Mateo coast. Ah, very cool. Mavericks. Hopefully we'll get to experience Mavericks when we're here, Lori.
That's a long shot, but hopefully. But you're not, when there's a storm and there's competitions, you're not allowed to get close anyway.
Yeah, so Mavericks is a wave here that for some years was considered a legend, that it didn't exist, but they found out that during big storms where there's a lot of energy out in the ocean, they get a wave here called Mavericks, or at a beach called Mavericks, and it's a whole thing to do with a dog. You'll have to Google that, but they're literally 40 and 50 foot waves just off the coast here, and it gets dangerous to be on the beach because you can get swept away by a rogue wave.
And it has happened. That's why they closed it.
Yes. Ooh, this place is cool.
It just closed. When we were walking the opposite way, it was open. Oh, there's some musicians. Oh, they're picking up already. But there are the musicians there.
The San Benito Hotel and Cafe would become one of our favorite Tuesday night taco spots while we were in the area. You can get 3 street tacos of your choice for only $8, which isn't too bad in this area of California.
All right, so that was our first quick little foray into Half Moon Bay, their little Thursday afternoon
Once
market.
a month.
Yeah, what's it
Because-
called? The first Thursday market or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. But every Saturday there's a farmer's market. That I'm more into the farmer's market and the
Ah,
veggies.
okay.
So we will come back another time. And also, there's many other things around. There is no, it's not only this, it's the
Right.
beaches, and there is bike paths, and there is many other things to do. So this is, like Paul said, just the start of it.
Yeah, we're gonna get out, do some hiking, and well, we're not gonna be able to do any biking because we don't have bikes. Maybe we can steal a couple from people that we work with, who knows? But we're definitely gonna get out and do some hiking. We're definitely gonna check out the beaches. I'd love to do some kiting here if possible. We'll see. But yeah, so far so good. It's kind of cool spot.
And still acclimated to the weather too.
Yeah, it is a little bit chilly where
We're
we've...
coming from Sacramento 100 degrees to what, max 70 degrees?
Yeah, the temperature has dropped 30 degrees compared to where we've been spending the last few weeks. So it's gonna be a little bit challenging for Lorena, I'm sure.
You're wearing a jacket too.
I am
I'm
wearing
not
a
the
jacket
only
too.
one.
That is true. That is true. I've still got my shorts on though. Shorts and jacket and flip-flops. It's a confusing time, Lori.
Part of our exploration of the Half Moon Bay area led us to the beach communities in the area. As you would expect from Half Moon Bay, there were some very unique buildings along the ocean. This particular adventure led us to the Moss Beach Distillery. It's no longer a distillery, it's just a little nod to its historic roots. The Moss Beach Distillery is a historical landmark. During the days of Prohibition, the San Mateo coast was a spot used by rum runners and bootleggers, so places that sold illegal alcohol popped up. These were also known as speakeasies. The Moss Beach Distillery was originally known as Frank's Place and was popular among the rich and famous in the area. It had the perfect mix of seclusion and fog, making it a great spot for bringing in Canadian rum to the beach and offloading it. The restaurant has a cool old vibe and there is history all over the walls. And by the way, Frank had a pretty good relationship with a lot of the local politicians, so oddly enough, he was one of the only speakeasies to never get raided. Now, apparently, the Moss Beach Distillery is well known for its famous ghost, the Blue Lady. Even the popular NBC TV series Unsolved Mysteries had an episode of the Legend of the Blue Lady. So here's my short version of the story. About 70 years ago, a young woman fell in love with a charming man who played piano at this very spot. She always wore blue, and even though she was married, she kept coming back here to see him. One night, while walking on the beach below the restaurant, she was killed. Her lover survived, but people say she never stopped looking for him. Since then, guests and workers have reported strange things. Phones ring with no one there, checkbooks move on their own, rooms lock from the inside, women lose one earring, and later, several random earrings show up together in one spot. Computers change dates by themselves. Some kids even say they've seen her. People call her the Blue Lady, and many believe she still visits the Moss Beach Distillery to this day. Lorena might believe that stuff, but me, not so much. We went down to check out the patio first, and even though the views were good, we felt they were better from up in the bar area. In the hallway where the bathrooms are, you can find all kinds of cool old photos and more history of the Moss Beach Distillery. All right, Lorena and I are out on an impromptu walk/hike day, and we just came down off the top of there and kind of had to wander down through the weeds and stuff, but there was a little bit of a trail. Lori's just kicking off her shoes, getting relaxed, feeling the sand, and then we're gonna go walk here out on the beach just south of Half Moon Bay. Should be able to hear the waves already. They're just crushing the beach.
And we're trying to find whales.
Yes, today is whale day. We're gonna see whales. Now, we had heard there were whales out here a couple of weeks ago, but we haven't seen any since we've been here.
I think it was just a lie.
It could have been.
We didn't.
Do you think the water's gonna be cold?
Let's find out.
Go, Lori, go, run in.
It's too big.
All the way.
I just wait right here.
Here we go. Oh.
So what's it cold is the question. It is cold, but it's not too bad.
No. The real question is, though, how we're gonna get back up. Our car is parked somewhere down there, like where that big tree is on the cliff there. And we walked all along here until we got over to there where the steps were coming down, and now we're gonna walk up the beach and hope that there's something like that up here further.
We're gonna become climbers.
Yes, we might have to do some free climbing, Lori.
Climbing for the first time.
Sure. Ain't gonna happen. We just wandered up on a little jelly. It's got some really cool blue or purples in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that. Oh, you see them moving inside of there when you're touching them, Lori?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy looking. Wow.
And it's big.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent sized one. Can you take that home and cook it up?
And pet it.
Oh, pet it. I don't know about that. And we have a cowboy coming up here. Horse on the beach.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, cowboy. Very cool.
Oh, the tail's just so brushed. It looks so soft.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's one way to hike the beach, Lori.
Yeah. For the horse is a hike.
All right, we've walked a mile down the beach, and now it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get back up to the car. We're gonna have to walk back that way. We're gonna check out this spot. It doesn't look good, but I'm gonna check it out and we'll see. Put some shoes on here or some sandals and head up here and see if there's a way out. I don't know. At least water comes down through here. Let's see. Yeah, that's not looking good. All right, I'm gonna have to put down the camera and go up through there. So here we go. Not gonna happen. Lori's gonna be pissed. So we might be able to climb up the inside of these trees and get out, but that ain't gonna happen. Oh man, that's a long walk back up the beach. I told you we weren't going to be able to get up there.
And I'm sure you still want to keep walking.
You never listen to me, Lori.
Just in case. Yeah,
I think we should keep walking. It can't be that much further up there. Look, that person's going that way, and there's a whole bunch of people down there.
We can always try it. But the car is way back here.
Yeah, it's back here a little ways. So now we're going to have to go a mile back and then a half mile to the car.
It's not a mile back. See where the trunks are, right there.
3 miles back.
It's not.
We did see this one spot up here off to the left where
It's a little bit steep,
a little bit steep, right?
almost like this.
But do you want to try that?
I want to try that, yeah.
It's either there or there in one of those two spots. We looked at it from the top and decided not to come down there. You think it's further?
There is a trunk past
All
that.
right. All right, so it's not as far back as we came down. We're gonna try and go up here. It looks like there's a little trail. It's looking a little bit dicey up there, but Lori's gonna put on her shoes and we're gonna give it a shot.
I have faith.
I don't think we can go up the other way here. Let's see. No, that's getting a little bit deep in the weeds there. So we'll try this. It doesn't look like a well-worn path, but I think we can make it up. All right, Lori, you're up.
I can do this. Although my legs are tired from all the big walk.
It's gonna be a little bit of crawling once we get up in here, but you got it. You've got this. This is not the best time to be in flip-flops for sure. I don't think there's any like hideous snakes or anything here, so we should be all right. I'm gonna destroy another pair of flip-flops right here. They are definitely gonna fall off of my feet. Yeah, you're gonna have to drop down. I think I might drop down through the middle a little sooner. Great idea, Lori.
Let's go for a mile hike. Almost there, hon.
This wasn't that bad at all. Down through there. It looked a lot worse.
When you have long legs, it's easy. When you have short legs, not so easy.
Yeah, all right. So head on up there, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a jog the rest of the way. That's why I'm gonna try and kind of jog up. Yeah, Lori, woohoo! Where we went down onto the beach is over kind of where those cars are on that side. And then we're parked over here by this baseball diamond. So this was a good compromise. We didn't get further down than that row of trees where we tried to come up and couldn't. So not too bad. But yeah, from up here, that doesn't look very passable. But from down there, it was not that hard.
If you have long legs.
We saw this place on the way to the beach, so after walking on the beach, we decided to swing into Cameron's Pub. They claim to be the Disneyland of Pubs, and Walt would be proud. I don't know about that, but it definitely had a lot going on inside. We wandered around inside for a bit before deciding we would grab a bite to eat. It seemed like everyone there knew each other, and we definitely got the "you ain't from around here" parts kind of vibe. Wow, this place is huge and it's very cool.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, holy smokes. Yeah.
How's it going? I'm good. I did for a while.
Outside, they have more seating and a double-decker bus that doubles as a gift shop and store. Oh wow, there's a little store inside the bus. And I guess there's more stuff up here. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. So they've got a little shop up in here. I've never been in a double-decker bus before. It's kind of cool. Ooh, they've got some high tops to match my low tops. What size are those? Those are too small for me.
I think they're small.
Ooh, Lori, are they gonna fit you?
No, I think they're too small. I have big feet. Yeah, like men's 5, women's 7. So.
Oh man, I thought maybe we could get matchy matchies.
Are we that kind of couple?
Not really.
Just saying.
All right, Lorraine, I'm going to force you to start talking while you have candy chewing in your mouth.
You too.
That was pretty cool. Cameron's Pub was all right.
Yeah, fish and chips, they were really good.
Fish and chips were really good, yes. And the place was just crazy inside. So
much to see.
very cool, just outside of Half Moon Bay. That was awesome. What is going on, Adventure Nation? In this episode, we're going to display. God darn it. Right.
We're going to explore.
Yeah. All right. Ready? What is going on, Adventure Nation? You'll want to stick around because in this episode, we're going to get out and oh my goodness. Explore. It's really not that hard of a word. Explore. Just not that difficult. Okay.
Reset.
Reset. All right,
Take
ready?
3.
All right.